Real physics. This equation is the foundation of general relativity, describing how matter and energy influence the curvature of spacetime. Our mu nu 12 g mu nu r equals 8 pi g c for t mu nu r underscore mu nu frac 1 to g underscore mu nu r equals f rac 8 pi g c of t underscore mu nu r mu nu to 1 g mu nu r equals c for 8 pi g t mu nu r ev r underscore mu nu or mu nu. Ricci curvature tensor local curvature g ev of g underscore mu nu g mu nu. Metric tensor describes spacetime itself t ev of t underscore mu nu t mu nu. Stress energy tensor mass energy content key truths. Space and time are not fixed. They bend and warp. Gravity is geometry, not force in the Newtonian sense. The speed of light c/c is a constant speed limit locally. 2. Speed and energy levels c1, c4. Here's a breakdown with physics grounding. Level conceptual meaning physics basis 1 acceleration from rest to classical plus special relativitic to speed of light c equals 3. So rune 108 equals 3.00 times k each equals 3.0108 meters per second ultimate local speed limit for information. Matter 3. Approaching light via field manipulation theoretic. Field propulsion. Energy momentum conservation issues for beyond light speed warp field hypothetical. Alcubierre. Drive and exotic modern nodi. Faster than light travel does not mean breaking the light barrier in local spacetime instead. It implies altering the structure of spacetime itself. 3. Alcubierre warp drive. Real feasibilitarial physics origin. Proposed in 1994 by Miguel Alcubierre. Uses a warp bubble to contract space in front of a ship and expand it behind. Theoretical requirements. Negative energy density like Casimir effect. Possibly exotic matter violating energy conditions like the weak energy condition. Challenges. Requires vast possibly in physical energy. Stability of the bubble is unknown. Quantum gravity effects might intervene at small scales.
Both options are exciting, but since you're developing a speculative framework, let's start with mathematically formalizing C4 to give it a robust conceptual foundation. Then we can extend it into speculative tech design for warp ships or energy systems. Part 1. Mathematical formalization of C4. Let's define C4 as a critical threshold where conventional energy and mass transitions into spacetime field manipulation, enabling warp effects or space expansion. 1. Redefining C4 as an energy density threshold. We start from Einstein's energy-mass relation, E equals mc2 equals mc2 equals mc2. Now, let's introduce C4 as a spacetime curving energy field, where energy is not just bound to mass, but to curvature manipulation. Let EC for equals kappa C for 8 pi geomatically underscore C4 equals kappa C det, frac C y8 pi GEC for equals kappa 8 pi GC4, where EG4 energy density required to induce curvature comparable to warp effects. Kappa, 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 dimensionless coefficient, tunable, speculative. C for 8 pi G, frac C y8, pi G8 GC4, has units of energy density. This is also the denominator in Einstein's equations. This suggests at C4, a region of space achieves energy density sufficient to manipulate curvature at the macro scale. 2. Warp field model. Alcubierre modification. In Alcubierre's solution, the metric is dis2 equals dt to plus dx versus t frs dt to plus d to plus dza dis a equals dt to plus dx v underscore st fr underscore sdt plus dza dis a equals dt to plus dx versus t frs dt to plus d to plus dz2, where versus tv underscore st versus t frs fr underscore sfrs shape function defines how the bubble falls off from center. You could redefine frs fr underscore sfrs to include c for energy modulation. FRS equals e to rupees, sigma to theta e c4 fr underscore s equals e out r underscore sa, sigma a, c d a theta, mathically underscore c4 frs equals e to where theta x is the Heaviside function. Sigma, width of the bubble. Rst equals xx's t to plus y to plus z2 r underscore s equals sqrt xx underscore st to plus ya plus za rs equals xx's t to plus y to plus z2. Warp field only activates when energy exceeds 3. Time energy expansion model. Your theory suggests energy interacts with time and expansion. Et equals rho e lambda t. Mathically t equals a rho underscore 0, c dote. Lambda tet equals rho oept. Where rho 0, rho underscore o rho o. Initial lambda. Space expansion rate Hubble-like constant. Cosmic time. Then the space expansion rate vexpv underscore text dxpvex could be bxpt equals ddtat equals htatv underscore equals frac ddtat equals ht cdotatv xpt equals dtdat equals htat. And with ht varies as et mpl to propto sqrt frac mathcal et m underscore text pla quad text from Friedmann equations ht varies as mpl to et from Friedmann equations, essentially proposing as time goes on energy density increases contrary to standard cosmology, leading to accelerated expansion and possible emergence of new physics at C4. The updated blueprint for C4 class warp propulsion system based on the space expanse theory has been created. This version includes the foundational equations for controlling the expansion velocity, warp field generation, and the propulsion feedback loop, as well as considerations for temporal dynamics. The theoretical framework accounts for space's expansion and its relationship with the Hubble sphere, enabling travel at up to 450,000 miles per second. The warp bubble doesn't move through space. Space slides around us. The stars outside stretch like melted glass. Time disjoins our chronometer's lag by nanoseconds before sensing again. We are in superluminal translation.